Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a July and August beauty and skincare favourites because I didn't get a chance to do one in July, and because I've done quite a lot of travelling over the past few months that I just didn't get a chance to. So this is going to be a combination of things that I've been loving, but I have tried to keep it short because otherwise we'll be here all day. So first off, the Maybelline SuperStay Activewear 30-Hour Foundation needs no introduction. I rave about this all the time. I was using this throughout the majority of July and into August. This is my Holy Grail foundation. It's a 30-hour wear foundation and it lasts up to 30 hours. It never fades, it never goes patchy, it never lets me down. It covers all blemishes beautifully. The only problem is that I did go to the Dominican Republic a few weeks ago and my skin tone dramatically changed. This is a tan you can see going on. And as a result of that, this became too light for me. So I moved on to my darker foundations. This is an oldie but a goodie. I don't know if they even still sell it. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, old school, and my shade is in 108 Caramel Beige. I remember buying this in New York. I actually cracked open one that hadn't been touched yet. It's got a demi-matte finish and it basically keeps the skin very, very matte, which is why I obviously needed when I was in high humidity like the Dominican Republic, coming back to the UK, which was actually more hot than the Caribbean. And this has managed to stay in place all day without moving and keeping me looking nice and fresh. Another foundation which I have revived is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. My shade at the moment is 3W2 Cashew, which is what I'm wearing right now. Again, this needs no introduction. It is a holy grail for so many people. It's been around for so many years. It barely moves. It doesn't transfer, which is one of the most amazing things about this foundation. It gives a really nice medium to full buildable coverage and it feels absolutely soft and smooth on the face, and I will continue to love this forever. Concealer, which I have been consistently using ever since it came out, is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. The shade that I've been using is 4.1G Graham Cracker. This is a great full coverage concealer. I again wore this in the Dominican Republic, so I can tell you hands down it does hold up in high heat as long as you set it a lot with powder, otherwise it does start to move around. Bear in mind, most people won't be in those kind of temperatures, especially me right now, but I've been continuously loving this. It gives a really nice coverage, a very nice natural looking coverage under the eyes, covers all blemishes and stays put all day long. Got a couple of powders to share with you guys. This one I'm not going to open because I dropped it in the Dominican Republic and it was still new, and oh no, look, can you see it's all broken. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade number 2 medium. I have been using this consistently over the past 12 months. I absolutely love it. It sets all my foundations, keeps the skin feeling velvety soft, and gives that really nice airbrush look to the skin. It does tend to last me about 3 months when you don't drop it. Another powder that I've been loving and using quite a lot over the past 2 months is this one here. This is the Mercier Translucent Honey Powder. So because I've got a tan now, this one does give me that brightening effect. When I don't have a tan, it kind of doesn't, and I have to use a different color. I have to use completely different powder, but for now this has been working very nicely for me over the past couple of weeks. It sets my under eye concealer, which is what I generally tend to use it for. I don't really use it to set my face. For my face I use the Charlotte Tilbury powder that I just showed you guys, but this one keeps everything nice and smooth under the eyes. It really sets the concealer and holds it in place. And another powder that I've got is a teeny tiny one. This is the Huda Beauty Baby Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. This shade is in Banana Bread. This is my normal shade, if that's what you want to call it, and the reason why I got a teeny tiny one is because, again, I went on holiday and I needed a small powder to take with me. I didn't have one, so I took this with me. It is a little bit annoying, this baby one. Okay, I did get it on sale because I refused to buy it for full price for something so small. So what you do is you're supposed to flick up the top and you twist it round, and oh, inside you've got this powder puff, which I never use. I prefer to use my brush because it's not very, it's kind of clunky if you think about it, and then the powder comes out in there. So I was trying all these random moves to get the powder out without it going all over the place. I made a big mess, but regardless, again, it held up in very, very high humidity. We're talking 80-90% humidity in the Caribbean. Very, very hot, but it managed to keep my concealer in place all day. This is probably my favorite setting powder of all time so far. A blusher that I've been using loads over the past few months is this one by Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Radiant Magenta. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's got a really nice soft focus finish to the skin, really glides across the face, doesn't go patchy and fade throughout the day, and it works great for medium to deeper skin tones as well. Like I said, because I've got a tan, I can really get away with putting on quite a lot. I love this. There's barely any dent in it and I've had it for years. It's excellent, excellent quality. The contouring powder, which should be of no surprise, is nearly finished finally. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in the shade Saddle. I use this almost every single day. Haven't touched my Charlotte Tilbury one in a while, probably because, like I said, my skin is darker now, so I've kind of left that to the side. But I've been continuously using this, took this on holiday with me as well. I use it to contour my face, my nose, my forehead. At the moment, because I've got such a weird tan, like one of my hands is completely darker than the other one, my forehead is darker than the rest of my face, so this kind of really helps to even things out when I apply my powder. And especially around here, I've noticed it gets a bit lighter because I'm not going to mix 100 different types of foundations to get the right shade for my forehead and then the rest of my face. So there will be times when it's a little bit light in areas until my tan starts to settle down, and this really smooths it out and really kind of deepens those areas while contouring it at the same time. Some eyeshadow palettes that I've been loving. Two of these are the Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions ones. This is the Wild Chameleon and the Wild Python. I took these abroad with me and I have been using them even before I went abroad. For some reason, it's just the kind of colours and kind of tones that I've been wearing in terms of my clothes. So this one's got a lot of kind of oranges and golden sort of shades in here. And then this one's more on the, obviously the greeny kind of side. I'm using some of these shades on my eyes today, but the quality of Huda Beauty's Obsessions palettes is always excellent and they're very, very travel friendly. Another one that I've been loving using again is the Natasha Denona Bronze eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love this palette. This is an excellent eyeshadow palette for my more deeper skin tone ladies because there are no light shades in here. So these are the kind of golden, bronzy sort of shades that will definitely work best with deeper skin tones. I personally love it. I love the breakdown of the shades. I've done a full review of this. The quality is absolutely excellent. The foiled shades are so buttery soft. They literally glide across the eyes and look stunningly amazing. I'm really, really happy with this palette. It's a great investment. I've got two highlighters to share with you guys. This first one is the Huda Beauty Medium Glow Obsessions palette, which I've taken with me a couple of times abroad, and again I did this time round as well, purely because you get 4 different shades in here, and so you can kind of mix them all together or you can use them individually depending on what kind of look you're going for. For me, the quality is absolutely excellent. There's no glitter in here. It's very, very, very high shine, almost foil-like on the skin. It doesn't go patchy and it doesn't fade throughout the day. It just looks stunning and it's also great to use on the eyes. Another highlighter is this one by Nabla Cosmetics. This is the Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder. This shade is in Amnesia and it's what I'm actually wearing right now. Again, a similar quality to the Huda Beauty one. The Huda Beauty one's definitely more powdery. This is not as much. But as you can see, it's got a shine to it, a metallic shine, but it's not glittery at all. So it works really well for people like me that have got textured skin. The quality is excellent. This will work well for medium and deeper skin tones. This saved me on holiday, you guys. This is the NYX Ultra Matte Shadow and Liner Primer. I use this to prime my eyes before I apply eyeshadow. Like I said, where I was, it was such high humidity. I really wanted to see whether my eyeshadow would stay in place, and it did, all thanks to this. Now I use this all the time, not just on holiday, but just to see how well it held up in those kind of temperatures makes me realize that this is actually a really excellent product at keeping your eyeshadow in place all day long, and it doesn't crease either. This was my savior recently, to the point where it's literally got a tiny little bit left. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This actually came as part of a double set for Christmas. One of my friends got it for me and I've nearly finished it because I've used it that much. You guys, when I say it was hot in the Dominican Republic, you can understand it's the Caribbean, and I went in August. So it was super, super hot. Also, we had record temperatures of 40 degrees in the UK, and I used this on that day as well. It stopped my foundation from melting, stopped it from going patchy, stopped it from separating. It kept it literally locked in place. This is an excellent setting spray if any of you are wondering. The only thing is it has that scent, which is slightly off-putting, but if you can bypass that scent, you will absolutely love this. The brow pencil, which I'm still loving, is my Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. This is in the shade Medium Brown, so what I'm wearing right now, and I've been using this since forever. It's got a very, very, very slim nib to it. It's, I believe, only 1.5 millimeters, and one of these tends to last me about 3 months because there's quite a lot of product in here. And because the nib is so fine, it means you can do really small and quite defined strokes if you don't want to accidentally go overboard or go in with a thick kind of hand, and you can accidentally apply too much when it comes to certain brow pencils. And the good thing about this is that there's a spoolie on the other end, so when you want to disperse the color a little bit more, you can use that and make them look lovely and natural. All right, got some lipsticks for you guys. First off, these three right here. These are the Maybelline SuperStay Vinyl Inks. I love the entire range. You guys know that by now. I've shared this with you so many times, and these are definitely the three shades that I tend to use the most. The first one we've got here is Wicked, which is basically like a bright red. Will look amazing on all skin tones. And what I love about these is exactly the same as the Maybelline SuperStay Matte Inks, is that they stay on the lips all day. If I put this on for 12 hours, I will probably not retouch it at all. Maybe the only time I'll retouch it is towards the end of the 12 hours when I want to add a little bit more of that gloss that has disappeared throughout the day. But generally, the gloss remains, the pigment remains, and it looks amazing. So I've got this shade here. Then this one is Unrivaled, probably the one that I use the most, which is a hot magenta shade. Absolutely gorgeous, great for deeper skin tones. And then we've got this shade here called Capricious. This is like a coral bright pink. Maybe not for everybody, but again, that's personal preference sort of thing, but I absolutely love this as a bright summer shade. Talking of Maybelline again, the Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink in the shade Pathfinder, which I'm wearing right now. Again, love them, can rave about them all day long. My favorite brand of liquid lipsticks is Maybelline in terms of drugstore, lasts all day long. This will remain up until I remove it at night. The only thing that will potentially remove it is eating something oily, so you have to be a little bit careful, but generally the colour will remain, it won't fade, and I will not have to touch it up at any point. The Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Lover, which I rave about all the time. This came as part of a set, a limited edition set, but I think it's still available. This is a bright cherry red. Looks amazing on all skin tones, but bear in mind it will look different on everyone because of your natural lip colour. Now on me, it comes up like a bright cherry red, gorgeous, remains all day, barely needs any kind of touch up. The color is intense, pigmented, it's non-drying, it doesn't flake, it doesn't crack, it looks amazing. And then I've got these three liquid lipsticks from Zara, which I've told you guys about in the past. If you've not tried any of Zara's liquid lipsticks, definitely try them, they are excellent. So they are called the Ultimate Matte Liquid Lipstick. So I've got this shade here called Noble, which is like a bright magenta pink, but definitely more leaning towards the pink. It looks amazing on the lips. Then I've got this shade here, which is called Fate. This is a bright orangey red kind of shade. Again, will go amazingly on medium and deeper skin tones. And then the deeper shade here is called Countess, and this is like a deep blood red. What I like about these is they've got a really nice jellyish kind of texture, but then they dry down completely matte. They're non-transferable, they don't come off, they don't crack, they're completely comfortable, and they look amazing. Now moving on to skincare, the first thing I'm going to share with you guys that I've been loving quite a lot is this from Isntree. This is the Onion New Pair Cleansing Foam. This contains red onion bulb extract, and this is great for people that have got acne prone skin. It's hypoallergenic and great for cleaning dirt and extra sebum off the skin, and the red onion extract is supposed to promote a healthier skin barrier. It also contains tranexamic acid as well as vitamin C, which is known for brightening the skin, helping with blemishes and improving the look of hyperpigmentation. Now this is one I wasn't sure I was going to share with you guys, but to be fair, I have been using it quite a lot because it's a sample size. This is from Wishful. I didn't give it the greatest review because it's not really, I mean, it's supposed to be an enzyme scrub and it does this, that and the other. All I really find that it does is that it scrubs the skin because it has got a mild kind of scrubby sort of texture, and it basically makes my skin nice and smooth. But it's not long lasting, it just makes my skin smooth and does nothing else. Now when you're abroad and you've been around sand, you've been around sun, your skin is dry, peeling and cracked, using something like this really helps to remove that dried kind of skin. So in that respect, it was a favorite of mine. It is apparently an AHA and a BHA, however you rub it on your skin then you wash it off. so I don't really see how those acids are supposed to actually do anything. This has been my love over the past 2 months. This is the Eye Unique Black Snail Restore Serum. It contains 58% of snail secretion filtrate, and it contains 9.8% of Centella Asiatica leaf water. Now, it's called the Restore Cream because it's supposed to restore your skin's barrier, meant to make it smooth, nourished and hydrated. And like I said, because I've been in such high temperatures, I've been in the sun quite a lot, I needed something that was reparative to my skin. Now, anything containing snail mucin will repair the skin. If your skin is cracked or damaged, if you're acne prone skin, red, irritated, angry skin, you'll definitely love something like this. It absorbs into the skin super fast, meaning it's great to use in the daytime as well as the nighttime. Another cream that I've been loving is this one by Bonjour. This is the Eggplant BHA Water Cream. I love water gel type creams because they're very cooling, very refreshing, very nourishing. They absorb into the skin really fast. They're not that thick either, so meaning it's better sometimes to use these in the daytime. So it contains 75% of eggplant extract, which is a whoppingly large amount, and it's meant to clear and smooth over your skin. It also contains natural derivatives of BHA, meaning that it will control sebum in the skin as well as helping clear out dead skin cells. So this is another product which is great for those of you out there that have got acne prone skin. This product is a definite big love of mine. This is the Dear Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop. It's one of the most popular K-beauty Korean skincare products on the market. Mine is actually nearly finished. Now, this is pure vitamin C, and it also contains Centella Asiatica extract in order to minimize any kind of irritation that you may get as a result of using the vitamin C in here. Now, I believe it contains 2% or maybe 5%. I'm not sure. Vitamin C is very potent. You should not use this and then go into the sun. You should always use sunscreen. Now, this is not something I would personally recommend using in the daytime because it's got quite a greasy kind of texture. I personally tend to use it at night. I don't really use this on my face that much. I do sometimes, but what I've been doing is I've been using this on my body. I've got quite a few scars. I've got mosquito bite scars. I've got a spider bite scar, a massive one on my foot from when I was in Egypt, and I've got other random scars on my body. So over the past couple of months, I've actually been using this on my body, and no word of a lie, you guys, the scars are slowly starting to fade. So for those of you out there that have got scars on your body, on your face, you've got blemishes, you've got spots that have burst and left a nasty scar or a mark on your face, hyperpigmentation, that sort of thing, you should definitely look into purchasing this. It is absolutely excellent. This, you guys, I rave about all the time, and I will continuously rave about this. This is the Dear Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, you guys. This saved me in Dominican Republic. I'm actually allergic to the sun, so lying in the sun wasn't really that smart. And there was one day I remember in particular where I'd lay in the sun too much, and I think I'd burnt my skin. Now, Asian skin doesn't generally tend to go red when it burns. It can go very dry, itchy and flaky, and especially if you're like me and you're allergic to the sun. If you ask my friend, she saw me slathering this on myself. It stopped the itching straight away, soothed the skin, calmed the skin. If you've got bites, if you've got irritations from allergies, if you've got a rash, if your kid has run into nettles, anything that burns the skin or irritates the skin, use this over it or around it and it will immediately soothe it. It will not fix the problem, but it will stop the irritation that you get and make yourself feel a lot more comfortable. Because when our bodies are irritated, itchy and all that, we can be really irritable, and this completely calms it down and soothes it. It even says on here, it is known for being for after sun care. It also contains Centella Asiatica extract, which is known for soothing and calming the skin, so if it's red and angry, it will start to subside over time. This is something that every single person should have in their skincare collection, irrespective of whether or not you need to use it every single day. It's good to have as a just in case, because that just in case day will come. Trust me, it did for me on holiday 3 times in a row. This cleansing balm I absolutely love. I've got a big version and I've got a travel version. This is from the brand called Then I Met You. This is their living cleansing balm, and this is a baby travel size version. I use both. Obviously here it is, you can see what it looks like. It's yellow, and there's the little scoopy thing that is used to put it on your face. I love the smell of it. It's very medicinal. And when I bought this, they actually sent me 2 of these travel ones. So you can see I took it to the Dominican Republic with me. And what it does is it completely melts off the makeup. It also contains ingredients such as persimmon, seabury oil, grapeseed oil, and vitamin E. And it is a softening facial oil cleanser. So you apply it to your face. It's got like a sherbety kind of texture. Apply it all over your face. It will melt your makeup, and then you wash it off. Your skin feels lovely, refreshed, soft and smooth. not tight, and it actually feels nicely moisturized as well. Next up, I've got these sheet masks. It comes in a pack of, I think it was 10. I can't remember. I took these abroad with me, I'm not gonna lie, and I put them in the fridge when we were in the Dominican Republic, and me and my friend were using these quite a lot. These are the Frudia Pore Control Reduced Sebum Green Grape Pore Control Mask. I recently showed these in a skincare video of mine. So what this says, it says on here, formulated with 60% antioxidant, tannin-rich green grapes instead of water to support skin's moisture barrier and prevent water loss. This pore control mask is made with natural fibers derived from plants for excellent adhesion to provide deep penetration of active ingredients. It helps to retain perfect oil and water balance for visibly smoother and healthier looking skin. So again, for those of you that have got acne prone skin, irritable skin, troublesome skin, you will definitely love using something like this. It really soothes the skin down. It really helps to moisturize the skin. And I actually like this sheet mask, what it's made out of, because it really sticks to the face really nicely. This is a great sheet mask to use. And like I said, it comes in a pack. So it's great, meaning that you can buy at least 10 at a time so you don't run out of them. Got 2 sunscreens to share with you guys. The first one is this one here from Dear Claire's. This is their all day airy sunscreen, SPF 50 PA quadruple plus. I took this to the Dominican Republic with me, lay on the beach in nearly 40-degree heat, and my face didn't burn. I didn't apply this to other parts of my body, by the way, where I did get burns and the sunscreen may have sweated off, but on my face it kept it beautiful. It kept it nourished, it kept it hydrated, it kept it protected. It's a water-based gel type texture, so it blends in really easily to the skin. Here you can see what it looks like, and immediately it's just disappeared. It's not sticky at all. It's very, very lightweight, and it's great to use for all skin types. And of course, being a brown skin toned woman, it doesn't have a white cast either. Another one that I've got is this one from Skin 1004. This is the Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum, SPF 50 PA quadruple plus, made with pure centella from Madagascar. Another one that I like about this is, even though it's called a serum, it doesn't really come out like one. However, this one has got a similar sort of texture to the one that I just shared with you guys. A little bit more hydrating. The other one's a little bit more watery, meaning it absorbs a lot faster. But this one's definitely very, very moisturizing. Again, white cast free and non-sticky, which is the most important thing I think that people care about when it comes to sunscreens. I don't think people are that bothered about ingredients and extracts and that sort of thing. When it comes to sunscreens, we just want something that protects our skin. Last thing I'm going to share with you guys is this perfume that I've been loving over the past couple of months. My aunt actually bought this for me before we went to Venice. This is from the brand Escada. This is the Taj Sunset perfume. Escada is a relatively cheapy kind of brand, and they release a summer perfume every single year, and it always smells so tropical. Oh, sprayed it the wrong way. It smells like being on the beach again, and just the whole tropical vibes of it. I love it, and I don't care what time of year it is, I will wear it. So that's it for my July and August beauty favorites. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon.